true. Nervous. Very, very dreadfully nervous. I have been and am. Why will you say that I am mad? The disease has sharpened my senses, not destroyed them, not dulled them. I've heard all the things in heaven and in earth. I've heard many things in hell. How then will you say that I am mad?
What do you think?
The situation has gotten gradually worse. I think he has a week left, maybe less.
Any kin?
None. Closest thing we found on file was a woman. Lenore. She died 2 years ago. I think they were to be married. According to the accounts of his landlady, around the time of her death was when his mental state began to decline. He's been in a downward spiral ever since.
What do you think we should do?
I think we should do what is necessary.
I'll go prepare it. It must be absorbed into the bloodstream. He has perhaps 15 minutes.
I now resign myself to escape into the only world left to me, the dark realms of my own imagination. I remember a night very much like this one, where I came face to face with the forces of evil, or they came for me. I remember. It was once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volumes of forgotten lore. While I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as if someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. Only this and nothing more. Distinctly I remember, it was in the bleak December, and each separate dying ember wrought its ghost upon the floor. Vainly I had sought the morrow, vainly I had sought to borrow from my books surcease of sorrow for the lost Lenore, for the rare and radiant maiden whom the angels name Lenore, nameless here forevermore. Here I open wide the door, darkness there and nothing more. They tell me I have 15 minutes left to live. I find that I have no regrets, save one. There was a woman once, a woman whom I loved, Lenore. The angels, not so happy in heaven, went envying her and me, for we loved with a love that was more than love. And a wind blew out of a cloud, killing her so that her high-born kinsman came and bore her away from me, to shut her in the sepulchre there by the sea. In her tomb by the sounding sea, I was never able to say goodbye. And while her soul rests in heaven, of this I am sure, I am equally sure that my soul will be doomed to hell for the rest of eternity, parting us forever. They say that I have 15 minutes left to live. So be it. I will find Lenore and put right the only wrong I have any care to rectify. I will find her, this I swear. During the whole of a dull, dark, and soundless day in the autumn of the year, when the clouds hung oppressively low in the heavens, I had been passing alone through a singularly dreary tract of country, and at length found myself, as the shades of the evening drew on, within view of the melancholy house of Usher. Its proprietor, Roderick Usher, had been one of my boon companions in boyhood, but many years had elapsed since our last meeting. He was the only other who could have any knowledge of where Lenore now resides. She had attended the same school as Usher's sister Madeline, and I knew had kept in correspondence with him for a number of years.
Welcome to the House of Usher, my friend. Is there anything I can do for you?
I'm aware for a number of years you have kept correspondence with a woman named Lenore.
That I did.
Do you have any knowledge of her whereabouts? Any letter that may aid in my quest to find her?
That I do.
Then please, let me see that letter.
That I cannot and will not do. I wish for you to stay with me for a while. My sister is very ill and I fear her end is near. Did you know that this manor was built on the foundation of a castle that once existed in this very spot? The inhabitants all fell victim to some horrible plague. The Red Death, I believe it was called. This house has long since been said to have been haunted by the spirits, but I have not yet seen evidence of all the years that I have been here. Please, make yourself at home, though I do not recommend wandering around during the night.
As Usher was disinclined to help me, I resolved to find the letter myself. After I had assured myself that Usher was asleep, I proceeded to search the room for the letter. Usher, being a much more astute man than myself, must have had some form of hiding place which I never would have been able to locate under normal pretenses. I resolved to quit the household after I had gotten a good night's rest. Take this kiss upon thy brow, and in the parting from you now let me this much avow. You are not wrong who deem that my life has been a dream. If a hope has flown away in a night or in a day, in a vision or in none, is it therefore the less gone? I stand amid the roar of surf-tormented shore, and I hold in my hands the grains of golden sand. How few, yet how they creep through my fingers to the deep while I weep. Oh God, can I not grasp them with a tighter clasp? Can I not save them from the pitiless wave? Is all that we see or seem just a dream within a dream? Here I opened wide the door. Darkness there and nothing more. Quoth the raven, nevermore, nevermore.
He's gone.